Before we begin with this 1,000 turds, points of light, you have to understand that these guys are coming by and revving their engines just for my benefit. And now for the evidence. These are two young teenage boys. And now for that infernal buzzing noise. Notice the revving just as it passes my house, and never mind the stop sign. The buzzing you're hearing is now more than a quarter mile away. Again, revving the engine just for my benefit. And now, as the infernal buzzing noise passes more than a quarter mile away. I want.
Rose.
Yeah.
Today's the 21st. I got to the 29th to file my case, and I've been reading about it. Seems complex, but maybe I can find a pre-written pleading officer to be able to substitute names and places.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah. But I think I have accepted the policy.
Yes. That's okay. OCD. OCD. I'm going out to the street to examine it. Those spots and dribble marks, that's that gasoline these guys are spilling in front of my house. You know that nitromethane smell, that NASCAR high-performance dragster gasoline smell? That's what that smell is. It permeates the air. It really stinks. Hello? I called.
Officer Curtis with the Shreveport Police Department. What's going on? You having problems with motors?
Every day we have these go-karts and mini bikes and ATVs riding by. The cluster at 5205
Okay.
and the 5300 block of Bienville. So they basically are controlling the street up over there.
Okay.
There's no way for me to pass.
Okay.
Anyway, and it's not that I'm trying to pass them. It's just that, when I drove down Morningside, they saw me and they all came out in the street, goes, do this thing, this is our turf.
When was this?
Less than an hour ago. They've been driving by all day. And what they've been doing is intentionally spilling that gasoline in front of my house. See the spots?
Right there? You talking about through here? Right here and there?
See the dribbles?
Yeah.
Dribbles, and they drive by and they open their spigots and they spill the gasoline in front of the house, and it makes a big smell, nitrogen,
Yeah.
that 2-cycle stuff,
I understand.
and I believe they're doing it on purpose.
Okay, well let me tell you what I can do for you. You said they're doing this all throughout this evening and all day tomorrow?
They do it almost every day.
Every day? Okay. I'm gonna put out a PC for the area. If they're not here, I can't do anything about it.
Well, if you drive to Bienville 2 blocks over, they'll be clustered there. It's on this side of the street, about the same spot that my house is, maybe one down, right over here. And they use this as their raceway, as you can see how long it is.
Yeah. I've
And
seen there's not that many. Yeah, I see.
and these are children
Yeah.
and adults riding children on illegal vehicles with no safety equipment at night.
I understand. I'll go to the 2 streets over. 2 streets over? In this
Uh-huh.
way? Okay, I'm gonna make
Bienville.
the round. Bienvenue?
Bienville.
Bienville, okay. I'm gonna make the round, go the 2 streets over. They might be in by now, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a PC for the remainder of the evening, and that means that the police will be out here periodically checking to make sure that no one's out here.
Mhm.
And then tomorrow, if there begins a problem, call us back out. You can call the police department and ask for a PC for your area. You
Yeah.
just tell them what's going on.
Well, I could have called 6 times in the past 4 hours.
Never be
But I
scared.
don't- I
Never
just
be
don't-
afraid to call us.
I don't do it anymore. It's just too much trouble.
I understand.
So I have video of everything, and I'll put it on YouTube, and hopefully someone important will notice.
Well,
Because
hopefully.
these kids, it's actually adults empowering the kids to endanger their lives.
I understand.
Uh,
I'm going to put a PC out for the remainder of the evening. I'm going to go over in a couple of streets, check it out, and then if you feel like they're going to start doing it again, call us back, tell them to put another PC out. That means the police officer will come through and patrol the area periodically.
I've been doing this for 6 months now, and we've only caught one of them. So the odds are not good. I see these kids here. I just drove by them, and they just stood there like, we don't have to move. You don't see them now, but they have these little scooters, and they just got an electric go-kart, and they've been weaving through the traffic. So, and here it is, what, 8? That's after 8.
8:43?
Yeah. I mean, it's Saturday night, kids can play, but standing in the street and with the cars going by is not an option.
I'll go talk to them about
At
that
least
too.
in my book,
I understand. Thank you for
I'm not interested in getting them in trouble. I'm interested in protecting them
I understand.
from themselves.
You're right. Thank
Just be sure they get that idea that I'm not. They can do what they want. I just don't want them to get hurt. That's all. That's what it's all about.
I didn't even tell her you told me. I just took the test myself.
Yeah.
She's not all there. But yeah, I didn't tell her you told me. I just told her I was just flying over here and noticed them in the street.
Yeah. They're Saturday and Sunday. They're up and down the street after school. Up and down the street on this. That guy just drives me crazy. He makes more noise than anybody. They're riding their electric scooters, weaving through the cars, because the average speed here is about 50, twice the speed limit. And they're like riding those electric scooters and bicycles. The little ones are riding on the handlebars with the bigger ones.
Yeah,
you know,
that's illegal too.
yeah, and it's like you know, I tried to get their attention. They go, leave me alone, leave me alone. I said, you know, wear a helmet. You know, I'll buy one for you.
From now on, just call the police and we'll come out and we'll take care of it, because it's against the
Yeah.
law to be riding on the roads with a bike anyway, with kids hanging on the
that house
handlebars.
there where they're playing, those people are to be nice, they're insane clinically, and they're dangerous.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
dangerously
I can
insane.
She just cussed me up one side and down the other. So I can
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah.
They're absolutely whacked out up there.
I believe
You
it.
know, and you know, I think that they would sooner sacrifice their children than to
Just
comply with the law.
With the law. That's what I've gotten out of that too.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you have any problems, just give us a call, and we'll be out.
Okay.
And I'll put a PC out for the remainder of the area.
Yeah.
Remainder of the evening.
As long as you're here, everything's calm.
All right.
Pseudo
Yes,
calm.
sir. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, the officer is leaving. There's a young woman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she walked up the street and told all those kids to get out of the street, and the parents cussed her out.
What?
Yeah,
Boy, that's
and she didn't volunteer that. I said those people up there are literally insane. And she says, yeah, they cussed me out. They acted crazy. I said, well, and she walked up there on her own. I didn't tell her to.
Well, yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Cussed her out.
Yeah, the adults. Yeah. So what that does is it empowers the children to be, you know, even more dangerous and
Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally disrespectful.
that's what she said that. I said, you know, those people are so crazy they would sooner sacrifice their children than comply with the law. She said, and she repeated this, driving by yelling. Some guy in an SUV drove by with a huge booming stereo with a giant spleef,
The giant what?
marijuana cigarette, spleef.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, I think they're going to regret cussing her out.
Well, you know, I don't know if they file reports on this stuff or what. And the kids are not in the street now, so these black guys get these old trucks and they put those giant tires on them and straight pipes and stuff, and they just go roaring around here, just giant roaring sounds. You know, like it's NASCAR. What's up?
Good. How you doing?
Can I put this away?
What's that?
I want to put this away.
No, you can leave it right there. Just cut it off for us, Mr. Oliver. How you doing? I'm Officer Francis. This is Officer Mo. Did you have an incident earlier tonight?
No.
Nothing at all?
No?
Okay. Do you have any weapons on you right now?
No.
You have no weapons on you at all?
No.
Okay. The reason we're over here is because we had information that you got into some type of altercation and followed a vehicle and then fired a shot off. That's what we've been being told.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No idea?
No.
You have an ID on you, Mr. Salzberg, at all? It is Mr. Salzberg, right?
Yes.
Okay. Make sure I'm pronouncing that properly.
Oh. Let me,
You gotta keep the stand down or whatever.
yeah, it'll fall.
We're just doing follow-up investigation on that, so the report itself will be forwarded to the detective's office, and they'll review it, and they'll make their determination on what's going to be done. How old are you, Mr. Salzberg?
66.
What's a good phone number to reach you at, sir?
734 9106.
Okay. Go back there for a second, right? Yeah, no problem. Where are you coming from right now, Mr. Salzberg?
Canes,
How long ago did you leave?
like less than 10 minutes.
You only been gone for 10 minutes?
No, I was gone from there 10 minutes ago.
Okay. What time did you leave earlier tonight?
Gosh, I don't know. Right after the officer showed up, it's about 9 o'clock, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that altercation supposedly took place sometime after you spoke with the officers, and I'm not sure exactly what time, but it was supposedly shortly after that. So that's the information we have at this point. You said you have no weapons on you or
No.
anything? Okay, do you mind if we check?
It's not. I mean, there's just a pouch here and a pouch there. That's it.
I understand, but I'm saying, do you mind if we check it all?
No, I don't mind.
Go ahead and step off over here real quick. I'm just going to pat you down to make sure you don't have nothing on you.
Cell phone, wallet. That's it.
Nothing in the vest.
There's
or
a
anything?
battery here.
The battery. What kind of vest is this?
It's a flak jacket from Vietnam.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and step over there in front of my car real quick. You say you don't have a problem with us searching your vehicle?
No, there's
your
nothing.
motorcycle for anything illegal or anything?
There's nothing in there.
Okay. You don't have a problem with it at all?
No.
Is there any compartment underneath the seat? Or
No.
anything?
Those two.
Come on down like a belt buckle?
Yeah. It's just they're buckles. Yeah. There's, the registration's in there, insurance. Hot.
Okay, that's fine. But you got that thing on board. Just road rash or something, just in case?
I have really bad back, and sometimes I wear this because it supports my spine. It's really stiff. And when I stop, suddenly the heat comes. When I'm riding, it's fine, but I have to open it when I stop. It's hot.
Alright, Mr. Salisbury, we'll give you your ID back, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate your cooperation. Like I said, we're just going off the information we have. I'm just doing follow-up investigation. And the person who reported this was pretty upset, so we wanted to make sure we cover all of our bases. And if it wasn't you, obviously you don't got nothing to worry about. Do you have any questions for us or anything?
No, other than the problem with the go-karts dumping
Yeah,
gas in front of my house.
That was earlier tonight, though?
Yeah.
You already spoke with officers about that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I heard that we were busy on a deal a little bit south of here, but they did put a periodic checkout. They broadcasted it out so we can keep an extra eye on it.
I'm sure there's plenty for you to do.
Yes, sir. Alrighty. Well, we're gonna get out of here, okay?
Okay.
All right. Appreciate your cooperation, sir.
I don't know. I'm going to start this. It's loud.
That's fine.
No, don't move it. Okay.
And no report from Kent Avenue could be complete without disturbing sounds from the motorcycle queens. And now count them. 7 motorcycle queens accelerating away, heard from a mile away as they leave Kent Avenue, hopefully never to return. And now for your listening and smoking pleasure, booming stereos and giant marijuana cigarettes. The reason why I know, I was standing in the driveway. I could see him take a puff, driving while loaded, man. And here we go with some interspecies communication. Notice at the end of this clip, the owner of the barking dog is sitting on the porch, smoking a giant spleef. You can see her spark it up at the end. Thank you and good night.